Bum, 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum, 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 bum. All right, please pray for me by leaving a like on this video. So, turned out very well. I had a very colorful day today. What had happened was I started the day flying to Houston, and on the way here, I had 3 really colorful incidents. First, when I got to the gate, I realized that I would be flying on flight 1934. 1934 is a very lucky number for me. It's the year that Mary Curry passed away, and also the year that we discovered how to make polonium with alchemy, right? Previously, we had to painstakingly mine it out of the ground, but then we discovered how to make it out of alchemy. Unfortunately, the alchemy is going to run into a wall eventually, too, because the stuff that we make polonium out of is also going to run out. So, but at least it bought us some time. But then I got to the counter, and I realized that I could switch the flight, and that bought me a little bit more time here in Houston. So I ended up not getting on flight 1934. I was kind of apprehensive when the flight was going to arrive into Houston because of what happened in D.C. last month. And so I wanted to take my mind off of watching the plane make its descent. And so after we had turned on the seatbelt light, I asked the guy sitting in front of me, would you mind if I kick your seat? You know, I want to relive the moments when I was a kid. I had already started chatting with the guy in front of me before that, and I was just trying to take my mind off of the plane descending because I didn't want to watch. I didn't want to look out of my plane and see a helicopter come by, so I was trying to take my mind off of that. And he said, you know, that's kind of funny. I wouldn't mind, but, you know, it's kind of funny. Why do you want to do that? And I whacked his seat as hard as I could with my knee. And when I did that, the flight attendant, as well as the people on the opposite side of the plane, gave me a dirty look. And the flight attendant had this defensive look, as almost like she was getting ready to grab a weapon of some sort. And thank God, the guy whose seat I kicked had a good laugh. And that was that. And I explained that I'm trying to ask difficult questions because one of these days I might ask a girl out on a date or ask for a raise at work. And the flight attendant said, I don't think that's a good way to practice that. These are very different concepts. Those things actually have meaning. Kicking a seat is just stupid on a plane. And fortunately, it blew over. We laughed about it. And then I got to Houston, and I realized I couldn't pick up a rental car. I hadn't been paying attention to my driver's license, and it had expired. Thank God we have very good Ubers here, and so I'm taking an Uber as I speak right now. Now, the date with the girl actually ran into a couple of hiccups, but I'm glad I did the